Hey guys, welcome back to the Secondhand Collective podcast, a podcast, that's what it is, about Poshmark.
Keep going.
By Poshmark users.
There you go. You did it.
For Poshmark users.
Oh, snap. You even went a step.
I know.
You went a step beyond what I usually do.
I wonder how many episodes it's going to take before I get used to saying an intro.
I don't know.
I just hope that I will one day get there.
You'll do it. At some point, we'll just sit down and be like, man, we'll just go ahead and do this.
Maybe you could have the, what are they? Not the cue cards. Are they called cue cards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where someone holds it?
Yeah, maybe you can just, do that.
For you?
For me.
Okay. I was actually thinking about, I don't know why, people that have a lot of babies. And, in the beginning, when you have, one kid, you're like, everything is a big deal. But by the time it's, kid number 4, you're like, man, I can pop this out. No big deal.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, when I said pop this out, I was like, that's what happens when you have a bunch of kids. It's anyway.
Like old news.
Yeah, it's not.
You're a pro.
Yeah, you're so used to it. You know what to do.
Yeah. And these episodes are like our children.
Yeah, we have a lot of them.
A lot of them. I'm so proud
But
of
these
us.
ones are so great because we just get to create them and leave them.
And abandon them.
Yeah. Share them with the world later. But
so fun. Well, okay. In this episode,
you're Evan.
I'm Evan. In case you didn't know.
Speaking about how great you are at intros,
I know.
I'm Stephanie, and the intro master over there is Evan.
I'm going to be doing a masterclass on intros, so stay tuned.
Sorry, the intro. Do you have an intro to the intro to?
It's really only an intro.
I feel like a lot of people that sell masterclasses only have intros. Just okay, I could go on about that, but what are we talking about today?
Well, today we are talking about brands we don't like to sell or pick up, or we just have bad feelings about them.
So we did our favorite brands, and now we're doing the opposite side of that coin.
Yeah, we're taking a more negative route today, but just hang on. It'll be okay.
So when we say, okay, right before this, as we were writing our list, I was like, we have to blanket statement say we are not including brands from Walmart, Target. Here are basically our Kroger store sells clothing.
Yeah.
And so we're not including that. So it's beyond.
I guess more just brand names that we don't.
Yeah, but I could tell you brand names from Target.
Well, when I think of brand names, I think of
brand
names.
Gotcha.
I guess.
Fair. That's fair.
Okay.
So so really quickly, just making sure we're on the same page. What makes them your least favorite?
Some of them, actually, I think most of them are just, they sit for a really long time. I have some brands that I don't pick up because I don't really like the style, and they wouldn't really go in my closet. But
Lily Pulitzer?
Yeah.
I just knew it.
Just get out of here.
If you ever find Lily Pulitzer ever, just get it for me. Okay. Unless it's full price, and then you're like, I just bought this $200.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Merry
let's
Christmas.
not do that.
Okay, so
I just want to say mine too.
what?
Why I don't
I thought you
like
your
these.
list. I was like, yeah, we're getting there.
Well, I think this is something too. These are things that when people that are celebrated Poshmark sellers will post hauls or whatever.
Yeah.
These are things that I have kind of listened to them about and have felt nah, that's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of the same with me.
Yeah. There's some what is interesting is I'm thinking about one person in particular I follow. She said that she wasn't going to pick up this certain brand, and I instinctively almost put that brand down, but I don't mind picking it up still. So that was kind of weird. So it's very specific to the person.
Yeah.
So this is not saying anything negative about anybody who sells these brands.
If you sell them, you're dead to us.
Wow.
Just putting
what
it
if
out
I
there.
have somebody
What if your favorite is on my list?
Lily Pulitzer?
Then this podcast is over.
It's been fun. What a run.
Wild ride, guys.
What a run. But yeah, it's all personal.
Yeah.
And I actually would be interested to hear from people who sell The things that we don't.
Well, I know in previous episode we talked about our dear friend Al. The algorithm.
I was like, who the?
You're like, what? And how, why are some brands selling so well for some people and not for others?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean,
All right, let's get into this.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go back and forth?
Yeah, let's go back and forth.
Okay.
A little give and take.
There we go.
Okay. Aww.
Also, we haven't shared this list, so I'm actually like, what if we have the same thing and we can't? Hey, don't read it.
I can't see.
And we can't say that there's 10. We have to say like 9 because we have the same one.
It's fine.
Okay. All right, go ahead. You start.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm actually holding. I ruined that, but I'm holding it down so you don't read it.
Okay. Well, I'm.
Okay, say it again.
Lulu's.
Interesting.
I have sold it, but it sits for a really long time.
Yeah.
And unless I can pick it up for like $1, I don't pick it up.
Wow. That's interesting. Can I tell you a story?
Yes, I'd love it.
Okay, cool. We were at Goodwill, where I will not source because their prices are just extravagant. That's a really nice word, but I don't mean it nice. I mean it more like audacious.
Yeah.
But I look for myself, and sometimes I look at the dresses because I'm like, I'll pay up for a dress maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I found this new with tags Lulu's dress that was $20, and I was telling Justin it was white, it was pretty, and I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of think I want to buy it. I know $28 is a lot. I'll just be honest. The month that we are recording this podcast, I have made negative $135.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it's like a really nice end of the year. Merry Christmas to me. Yeah. So I was like, nah, I don't think I want to invest $20 in that dress.
Yeah.
And I thought of it because I've picked up Lulu's gowns, like it was a floor-length gown, and I've picked them up at the bins, obviously for cheaper. The same dress, and I've sold it for like $60.
Wow.
Same dress twice. So I was like, this one is brand new. It's white. I'm like thinking about it. I can't stop thinking about it. I literally randomly stumble upon someone's Instagram post that says, always pick up Lulu's maxi dresses, especially if they're white in good condition, because a lot of people look for it for like bridal showers and whatever. I was like, I have to go back. Of course it was gone, but man, anyway.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you my story.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
So I had a Lulu's dress that was new with tags. I spent like $13 on it. I was like, okay, that's paying up for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, they sell pretty good. I think I barely sold it for $20.
Dang.
And I was like, just get out of my closet.
You know what would be really interesting? If we ever did like an inventory swap.
And see like what sells.
Yeah. That would actually be fascinating. If like
we should totally do it. There's a ton of things I want to get rid of.
Yeah. That would be really brilliant. Just to be like, what price did you have it on?
Yeah.
Have it up. And even especially what if we both relisted it at the same time? We decide what items that, like, let's say we do 5, which low number to start with.
Yeah.
And we say they're going to be up for a month. And we like write down what price. And even this might be different for you. Like when it's offered to likers, go low for you. I go often. So you only do an offer at the end of the month.
Right.
But I'll do multiple offers, just lower.
Yeah.
So using our different strategies, whatever, and then just swap the inventory. So for us, when it's time, we're like, I'm just getting rid of it, whatever happens, but just to see what happens with that inventory.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, and then we'll make a podcast about it. It's interesting because I didn't write it down, but I almost said Madewell. And you are like a Madewell-y person.
Yes, but I agree, only pick it up if it's really cheap.
And mine is really cheap, but I still can't get it to sell. So I kind of am like, meh about it.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're not on my list. Okay. But my first one, I feel like mine are just kind of like duh, but Tommy Bahama.
Okay.
It's like expensive. So in the beginning, I was like, dang, this is a lot of money. I can give it to people at a cheap discount, and I end up selling it for like the same price as like a Target brand.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the deal is there.
Yeah.
But, and also too, I wonder if because I don't know, about the style, like if it's an older style or whatever. I'm sure that if it was more, like for sure newer.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Tommy Bahama is way up there for me.
Chaser.
Interesting.
I cannot sell it.
I didn't know what the name of the brand was for the longest time.
Oh,
because it's so weird. Yeah.
No, I think I've had 4 items from them total, and I've sold 1.
Whoa.
And they've been sitting for a very long time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Also, random, if you're listening and any of these brands are brands you buy, I'd be interested to know too.
Like at full price?
Like just people that are buying these brands.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
No.
Like people that go on Poshmark and look for these
gotcha.
brands.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just want to know, like, are you a person that buys it? Like, are there people out there that are buying these brands and we're just not able to connect with them or what? Yeah. I'm actually, I was going to jump around, but I forgot that when you put it in your phone and you check it, it goes to the bottom.
Oh my gosh, just like I wanted it to do on that one.
Yeah, about your Poshmark wish list.
Yeah.
But actually, that's wrong because this would have been the next one anyway. Zara.
Yeah.
I feel like Zara is a really big brand. A lot of people get excited about it. And honestly, I've gotten a lot at like TJ Maxx. Mm-hmm. So I'm that's probably my problem. But even the stuff that I've found at like Goodwill or whatever, I feel like I just can't move it.
Yeah, they're definitely a brand that's like all over the place.
Yeah.
Like style wise. And it's like I feel like you have to be very picky.
I feel like I have like some cute items. Mm-hmm. I like them personally.
Right.
The items that I have. So it's not like, I'm not saying they're like weird, ugly items I bought just because they're Zara.
Right.
So they're things that I thought maybe they wouldn't sell immediately, but I thought at some point they would sell and they just have not.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't really love Zara anymore.
Okay. I'm going to pronounce this wrong.
Okay.
But full disclosure, I used to just call it Joey.
Oh. Joie. Yeah.
I'm that ugly American. Yes, it sits for so long, and it just the price point is so low for me.
Yeah.
I just,
I think that one of my first quick flips was a Joie shirt, and I saw it. I got it from the bins, and I think I got it because it was really lightweight, and it had a dry cleaning tag. Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, and this is wrong because people dry clean, like some people just take really good care of their clothes. They will dry clean their Walmart shirts, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, I should look into this. And I sold it. I listed it. I was like, wow, this is so expensive. I'll list it for like $45. And within like 30 minutes of listing it, I sold it for $36.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh my gosh. And so I think in my mind, I have this like pattern of thinking that will happen again.
Once,
yeah. And it hasn't ever really happened.
Right.
So I like it though. I think there are some, it's like Lily Pulitzer for me where I'm like, I just like it. I just think like I found something that someone paid so much money for, but
yeah. I mean, when I see it, it is like I have to have a little talk with myself. Like,
yeah.
All right, is this worth picking up?
If you found it at the bins, would you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I found it at this one place for 45 cents. I found a jacket of theirs.
Did it sell?
It sold, but only for like 25. And the girl was like, "Is this good quality?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, it is. You obviously don't know the brand."
Or maybe she was asking because it was only $25.
Maybe. No, I had it listed higher, but she offered 25.
Oh, okay.
I think I had it listed at like 60 or something.
Okay.
And I was just like, get out of my life.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I kind of feel like maybe I should have disclaimed this, but I feel like there are certain brands that make, and I thought we had talked about this, the like things that are sold at Costco. I don't remember when we talked about it. We talk so much about so much that like I can't.
I think think
distinguish
that was
it?
one of the brands we loved because I was talking about Lucky Brand. And
Yeah.
I thought
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So today I took photos. I was at my mom's house and I was taking photos and I saw that sticker, the size sticker, and I was like, I need to send this to Evan and be like, see, Costco. So I want to say like any brand that has like a Costco variation are difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually, I think, one of them, Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
I am always like, man, Calvin Klein in my mind is nice. It's like a high quality brand and it never sells for me.
Yeah, I think it's like, I mean, it sounds like a household name, you know, like, okay, cool. Calvin Klein, designer, awesome. But I think that was in like the 90s.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
And I mean, they still sell them at like at Macy's or whatever, like
Right.
nice evening dresses or whatever, but I just don't
think there's a demand for it.
Yeah. So I don't pick it up anymore unless it's new with tags. Mostly because then I'm like, man, I can ask $10 more because it's new. I don't know. That's just me.
I have Current Elliott on my list.
Yes, actually.
Yes, I have a few pairs. I've sold a couple, but you know, nothing for what I would have thought they'd sell for.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if they were in my size, I'd pick them up for myself. Like, I think they're nice jeans, but they just sit for me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I've sold any. I think the ones that I had, I just sent into ThreadUp eventually because I was like, no one's buying them. Got to get rid of them.
Interesting.
I'm just wondering, like, these people that buy this stuff full price, because people are clearly buying them if they're ending up in thrift stores.
Right.
Whether or not they're buying them for actual full price or it's on a sale or whatever, they're spending more money than we're buying them for.
Mm-hmm.
So they could buy them on Poshmark. Do they not know about Poshmark? These people that are like going to Nordstrom or like whatever.
Well, I mean, there is still some people that wouldn't buy secondhand clothing.
True.
You know?
Yeah, it's just so weird to me.
I know.
Like, okay.
Like, just waste your money. That's fine.
On the same, well, I feel like it's also a jeans company. Mine would be Page Jeans. I actually follow this one. Okay, tangent. I feel like the need to say I'm about to tangent. I follow this. There's one fashion blogger I've followed for years and years and years, and I just can't quit her. Like, every so often I purge my following list, and I will get rid of other fashion bloggers. I will never unfollow Caitlin Covington. Yeah,
I don't know her.
yeah, it looks like you don't know her. I don't know. She just doesn't make me feel bad about myself. You know, I don't.
Look her up.
CM Coving. And she actually posted, like, she wears expensive clothing sometimes. And I remember that she was like, these are my favorite jeans years ago. And they were Page jeans. Mm-hmm. So when the reseller, like when reselling became a part of my life and people were like, Page jeans are so nice. And I found these pair of Page jeans. I was like, well, yeah, Caitlin Covington wore Page jeans. And so in my mind, I always thought that they would sell well, and they don't. But this is the tangent. She always wears stuff like off of the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm seeing that right now.
Well, I posted a picture of Madeline because I went to like zip up her onesie and she had like squirmed.
Yes, okay, I saw that.
And I tagged her in it and I said like she's doing a full on Caitlin Covington with this off the shoulder thing.
Yeah.
Dude, she reposted it.
Oh, how
on her
cute.
story and it was like said something about how cute it was. I was like, oh my gosh,
My baby's famous.
I was like, Madeline, Caitlin Covington looked at your face. I
so
just was
cute.
really emotional about that. But all that to say, Page jeans, I just can't move them.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep going with the jeans.
okay. And is this your last one? Just
This is
making
my
sure.
last
Okay.
Rag and Bone.
Yes, I almost put Rag and Bone down, but
Yeah.
mine wasn't jeans. Mine was actually it was a dress, so it was like Rag and Bone knit. But I was like gonna say the whole brand.
It's
But-
interesting because I found a Rag and Bone like just long sleeve shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Like just
sold
a plain.
plain white long sleeve. You know, it was like knit, but not like sweater knit.
Yeah.
You know, it sold for close to $40.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, what the heck? But then, like, I have jeans, and then I have this, like, denim pencil skirt.
Uh-huh.
And I've offered close to $10 for it.
Dang.
And people won't buy it.
Aren't those the jeans that you bought for yourself?
Yes. Okay. Fun story. I found them at a consignment store in size 24. And I thought I saw the number 26, which I thought was my size, but is not. So anyways, I take them home. They're too small. And I was like, all right, cool. I can just sell them. And then I was like, I want to find these in my size. So I found a pair on Poshmark for like $20, size 26. They're too big.
That's so weird.
And I was like, all right, so I am a 25. And I don't want to buy these for the third time because now I have 2 pairs for sale that are just sitting there.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyways.
I don't know why you saying that made me think of another brand or two that I'm just going to say when I'm done with mine. Okay, my next one, my proper last one.
Yes.
Certain Anthropology brands like Diletta.
Oh, yeah.
I can't sell.
I have sold those.
I've sold them, but I don't like selling them because they sit for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I think that and maybe Moth.
Okay.
Moth doesn't move for me. And what is the other? The Odile or whatever. Odile.
Yeah.
That one never sells for me. So it's not all Anthropology brands, but some Anthrop brands. And then I was thinking Vince.
Yes.
I can't sell one of their like $400 t-shirts for $15.
I think I had a pair of shorts that I sold of theirs, and a sweater. But I sold the sweater really cheap.
I think I sold a sweater from them for like $40 once, which to me is...
I think I sold it for $15.
Okay, but usually I'm selling everything for $15.
Yeah.
So to sell anything for $40, I'm just... So, like I was saying, I'm like negative dollars this month, but I made a full price sale of $65 in my new closet, and I like almost started sobbing because I was like, here I am like scraping the bottom of the barrel on my like regular closet. Like, please buy something for $8. Please, like, help me crawl out of this deficit. And then just one day I woke up and it was like full price sale. I was like, that's the best.
Thank you.
But anyway, that in theory.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I thought you were saying like in theory.
And
I was like, all right.
So in theory, ... No, and theory, the brand Theory.
Yes. I feel like Theory is like kind of an older person brand.
Yeah. Okay, question. Do you think Eileen Fisher is an older person brand?
I thought it was, but then I actually like looked at their site and I don't know. I feel like it's like a middle-aged person.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like younger.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think it's like 20s or anything.
No.
But I don't think it's like St. John.
I wonder if there is St. John old? Is that what you're meaning?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like,
shout out to my friend Shelby. She actually worked at Anthropology, and for some reason, she would work at St. John. I don't know if there was any connection to those two, but whatever. That's how she told me. But she worked seasonally at St. John, and she said it was the most boring job. Like, no one came in. She said she just sat there and steamed things all day long, steaming like $300 sweaters.
I just want to say this, and if you happen to know what we're talking about, I'm trying to be discreet about this, so don't put us on blast. But I feel like that's how it would be working at certain stores in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Little boutiques.
That are so overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I understand so I'm pointing at that one, but I think there's another one down there that's also overpriced that sells younger stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I would understand buying something half off there.
Yeah.
Like, half off, they do like Free People bralettes
like
or something.
Actually brands that people care about, whereas...
Well, they've had Johnny Was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have brands like that, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, I just feel like this town is for people that day drink, like women that day drink.
Uh-huh.
And That one boutique is the epitome of women that day drink, that go in like just a little bit buzzed on some wine at about 2:00 in the afternoon and buy $200 jeans.
Mm-hmm.
I legitimately, anytime I'm out in the afternoon, which is rarely, but when I like walk across the street to get coffee or whatever, I'm like, you guys are all going to go in there and buy these.
You're all stumbling to the boutique.
And I want to be like, I want to stand out there with a card that's like, please donate to me. I'm a person in need. I'm not asking you for your money. I should do that. I should hold a sign and bring a trash bag that says trying to pay off medical bills. Please help. But I don't even know what I was thinking. Just because of that thing of like, the like sitting around steaming expensive clothes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's interesting that St. John didn't show up on either of our.
Well, I did sell those leggings that.
You sold those?
I sold them.
Oh my gosh, that was fast.
Yeah.
Tell the story real quick.
Okay, so I found these pair of St. John leggings. I thought they were fake leather, but I got home when they were real leather.
And you almost didn't buy them.
I almost didn't buy them. I got them for $10, and I took them home, and I realized that they were $2,000. And I was like, what? Like, I was so careful with them. God. I was like, but I had them like listed for like $100, and someone offered me $50. I was like,
what? Evan.
I wanted them gone. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I still made like...
Hold on. Evan, I want you to tell some other anecdote. I'm looking at the percentage discount you gave these people.
No, I know, but like...
No, do you know? What was the percentage discount?
Probably like 2,050 and like wouldn't that be like 200%?
No, that would be more than free.
Okay. Obviously.
97%. 97.5% discount.
So guys, come to my closet for great deals. But still, like, I don't think about it really in that way. I just think about like what I'm making off of it. And like, I haven't had that great of sales this month. So I was like, sweet, I'm going to make like $36 or something. How much did I make? I don't know. Whatever. Stephanie's just like staring me down.
Describe my face.
She's disappointed. Shocked. And disappointed.
Okay, so I just would think you should send it to the Real and see what they would be able to pay out for that.
Yeah, well, they're already gone. So
I know, but I'm just like, Evan, when you said that you sold them, that's why I was like, oh my gosh, you just made like a bunch of money, and not to discount the $50.
But like, I don't know. I don't.
You're not greedy.
I'm not greedy, I guess. And I don't really care about like I think it's like crazy that they're $2,000, but I wasn't like thinking like, sweet, I'm gonna make a couple $100 off of these, you know? Maybe I should start doing that. Maybe they have bad business.
Did you ever look up comps for it to see?
Yeah, the most that it sold for was $150.
Oh, okay, and that's what you listed it as.
I listed it at $100.
Can we get somebody that wants to be a guest that is going to talk to us about pricing strategy? I don't really feel like I know enough to tell Evan anything, but I'm just like...
I went through that whole thing because I'd see people like looking up comps, like make sure you price, like actually, price your items what they should be valued at. And like, for me, I rather have a closet that's like giving really great deals.
Do you not think $150 for a pair of $2,000 leggings is a good deal?
No, but... I feel weird selling things that expensive. I'm just a simple gal.
Okay, I just want to know. Okay, we got it. Let's wrap this up. But I feel like I'm always like, okay, tell me this thing if you're listening and following us on social media.
Tell me how stupid I am.
Tell me if you think that Evan should have maybe listed it a little bit higher and held out for more. Or if you think that she did a wonderful thing for somebody.
I mean, it was right before Christmas. I was in the giving spirit. She's giving me the meanest look right now.
I'm not trying to be mean. I can't believe it.
I know.
It's nuts. I mean, that person probably is like, wow, this is a wonderful deal, and I hope they really appreciate it. I hope you got a good rating.
I think think so.
Oh my God. You don't even know if you got a good rating?
I don't know.
On a pair of, like, you were scared to touch them.
I know. That's why I wanted them out of my house.
Oh my
gosh. The longer
gosh.
they're in there, the more likely they're going to get destroyed.
That's true. You do have a 2-year-old daughter.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, she hasn't actually got them yet. They just shipped.
Oh boy. Well,
so I really only made $30 off of them.
you made $30.
I made
So
$30.
in addition to the $10.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, my earnings was 40. I spent 10, so 30.
Okay, so
Here it comes. It's better than a stick in the eye.
I have a screenshot that I have to send you where Justin said something about how he got a $25 gift card from work. And I said, as Evan says, that's better than a stick in the eye.
Yeah,
But-
man.
Anyway, I just really want to know this conversation about Evan's selling these $2,000 leggings for $50. Like, I just want this to be a conversation. Am I the one that is ridiculous? Because
No,
I know
I'm
that
assuming that I'm ridiculous.
I just know that, like, the actual resale or the retail price is irrelevant.
Right.
Stores like Aeropostale prove that. That should have been on my list. Aeropostale proves it because they are always running 60% off sales.
Mm-hmm.
Kohl's as well.
Well, so I went through the whole thing of like, I have to look at comps and like be competitive and blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Voyages of Verb people started doing twice our cost.
Right.
And I really like that idea that they're giving really good deals on things that are stupid expensive.
Yes.
And I'd rather do that and move things quickly.
Do you think that they have the ability that they have enough of a platform and the money to do that and still make money?
I mean, definitely.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad, and this is totally off topic now. We're totally
well,
tangenting,
no, I mean,
but
like, I think definitely because they have such a large social media following,
yeah,
that it's like easier for them. But like, I like that mindset of like,
yeah.
I got this at a really good deal, so I want to pass it along.
I think you and I just have a way different definition of deal.
Yeah, I also have
I don't.
very low self-worth. That translates into my business.
I mean, here's the thing. Like when I was saying that I made that sale, that full price sale, it was a Gal Meets Glam dress.
Okay.
That retails for $148, maybe $148. I paid $16 for it. It was brand new.
Uh-huh.
I sold it for $65.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, that's less than half off for them.
Right.
And I get a pretty nice little chunk of change in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that to me is saying, hey, take this out. She could have sent me an offer for $50 and I would have taken that for sure. So I'm not like saying it had to be that, but I'm like, in that way, I'm not at a place where I could be like, I'm having a crazy sale.
Yeah.
And like, and I think there are even people I follow that like do have an established income stream and whatever, and they will be like half off their closet, but no more than that really, because it still is, like they still are like building something.
Right.
That's the only like caveat I would have about that is like there are people that have hit a point. It's like Dave Ramsey. Like that's the last of the steps, the baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
It's like then you can give like
And I
nobody
just,
else.
Jump to it.
Yeah. I mean, that person is great and you do whatever. You can like, I mean, imagine how fast things would sell out of your closet if you only bought things that were stupid expensive and still sold them
Right.
at like you made money and they were happy and you just saw them like another pair of leggings, like whatever. But I just think that's crazy.
I mean, I'm not a millionaire, so maybe I am running my business wrong.
No, I'm not saying that because I am deficit this month. So maybe I'm running my business wrong.
I was just like, I would be so much happier to be like $30 closer to my monthly goal.
Yeah.
Than to just like.
But I just think, imagine if maybe it's not this month, but maybe in 2 months, that was like a significant percentage of your monthly goal.
Yeah.
For one item, not for everything.
No,
that,
I know.
But for one, just this one random
But
thing.
I like to live in the moment, man. Instant satisfaction.
So, Evan, what's your closet name so that people can shop?
My closet name is Mindful Renewal, and I am a doormat. So send me whatever you want.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Oh my god.
I actually knew you were going to say it. I was watching your mouth.
All I do is say all right. I'm like Matthew McConaughey.
I don't know that reference. I'm sorry. Okay, it's time to go.
Okay, yeah,
we got to go. Follow us on all of the social medias. We're the SHC podcast. That stands for the Secondhand Collective Podcast. In case you didn't know,
this podcast.
Yes, that's what you're listening to. Evan is like working on the intro, and I feel like I continually do the outro, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So we're on social media. Evan is kind of like our Instagram person. So if you like,
and I'm killing it. Hopefully.
So if we're speaking into the future. Yeah. So if you engage with someone on Instagram, it's probably Evan.
Unless I make you unhappy, then it's Stephanie.
I got it. I was like, what? Am I cranky or what? And then I'm going to try to be better on Facebook. And then Twitter. I don't know.
Twitter is
We'll see you in 5 years if you're communicating with us on Twitter. And we're on all the podcast platforms.
Including Pandora.
Our favorite one, Pandora. So
we're still looking for that guest.
We're looking for somebody that can tell us what the podcast listening experience is like on Pandora. But it doesn't count if you are listening on Apple Podcasts and then are like, oh, let me go see. Because we could do that.
We want to know who is just like...
Who's
on Pandora specifically... They're like, yes, I'm going to listen to a podcast opens Pandora.
Yeah. Like, we want you.
We want to know.
We just really want to know. Leave us a review.
For Justin.
My husband.
Always for Justin.
Yeah.
He's our rock.
We're like, okay. Like, we want to know the reviews a little bit, but we're like, let's hear it for Justin.
Yeah. It keeps him up at night, not knowing how you guys feel about this podcast.
I know.
And I don't even live with them, and I know that.
Okay, I'm just saying that we continually are talking about this because literally one time Justin was like, you should tell people to leave you a review. We were like, Justin said, leave a review.
Now I feel like every podcast has their like thing, their shtick. And I feel like ours is it's all about Justin. And that will be our next merch thing that we're going to come out with is something
5 stars for Justin.
Yeah. Good.
What if it's just 5 stars and then you know how they like do quotation marks about what they're reviewing or whatever? It just says Justin in quotation marks and then 5 stars under it.
I like it.
Anyway.
Okay.
We'll see you guys. We'll talk to y'all.
Yeah.
Soon.
Okay. Bye guys.
Bye.